Dear Colonel Harriman, I want to thank you for your letter about my son, Tommy. He was only at your base a month, but he must have made a big impression because you described him right down to his boots. I wish you could have told me how Tommy died. I guess we have to be careful about security and all. So that he was brave and did his job to the end. Maybe his mother and I raised him right after all.
Death letter from the soldiers. They bleed in the sand for the work in my hands. Death letter from the soldiers. Sleep cold in the ground for the bricks and the pounds. Death letter from the soldiers. Come back how you can, said fuck Uncle Sam. Death letter from the soldiers. Man, this shit ain't right, Sam, book on the flight. These are letters from the soldiers we couldn't save. These are letters from the soldiers alone in the grave. But a warrior's death is never in vain. We go to war for the glory and fame. Keep banging away for the freedoms that are taken away. We die every day, death, misery, pain. Rejoice in the sacrifice decision we made to lay the lives on the line and the price we paid to stop people that starve in countries enslaved. Our blood in the sand so traditions don't change. Free from oppression, now religion is saved. Rejoice in our death and the letters we made. Death letter from the soldiers. They bleed in the sand for the work in my hands. Death letter from the soldiers. Sleep cold in the ground for the bricks and the pounds. Death letter from the soldiers. Come back how you can, said fuck Uncle Sam. Death letter from the soldiers. Man, this shit ain't right, Sam, book on the flight. Mom and Pop, if you're reading this, I'm already gone. Had to pick up the phone, God was calling me home. I feel I finished the course as I follow my road. And please don't cry for the path that I chose. Dad, hand Mom all my medals and gold. And you keep my stripes, hold my silver star close. Purple heart to my girl, she already knows that death did us part, I'm not letting it go. Not pray to God the words in this letter will show a soldier that loves you and wasn't ready to go. But this is the life of a veteran chose. Rejoice in the sacrifice and letter I wrote. Death letter from the soldiers. They bleed in the sand for the work in my hands. Death letter from the soldiers. Sleep cold in the ground for the bricks and the pounds. Death letter from the soldiers. Come back how you can, said fuck Uncle Sam. Death letter from the soldiers. Man, this shit ain't right, Sam, book on the flight.
Tell her that when you found me, I was here, and I was with the only brothers that I have left. And there's no way I was gonna desert them. I think she'll understand that. There's no way I'm leaving this bitch.
Your heart shouldn't bleed or feel heavy for me. It's heaven to me. I love what I see. Hot LCs, old MREs. Sleeping for 2, on point for 3. The lives of my men is what matters to me. They look up to me, it's such a flattering piece. The smiles of the faces that I no longer see are the same damn reasons I signed for tour 3. And R.I.P. the dead of the regiment, please. And out of respect, we load our rounds and we squeeze. And thanking our God for every breath that we breathe. Pour a shot on the ground for every friend that reads. Death letter from the soldiers. They bleed in the sand for the work in my hands. Death letter from the soldiers. Sleep cold in the ground for the bricks and the pounds. Death letter from the soldiers. Come back how you can, said fuck Uncle Sam. Death letter from the soldiers. Man, this shit ain't right, Sam, book on the flight.
You were feeling my you were shipping out. He asked me, why are you going to fight somebody else's war? What do y'all think, you're heroes? I didn't know what to say at the time, but if you asked me again, I'd say no. I'd say there's no way in hell. Because nobody asked to be a hero. It just sometimes turns out that way. I'm gonna talk to your mom and pop when I get home, okay?